Hello and thank you for joining us. My name is Ian Scott and I am the founder of Scott Legal. We are a full-service immigration law firm and I personally focus on investor visas and in particular the E-2 visa because the firm was founded on an E-2 visa. So I am currently in the United States on an E-2 visa. I've also held a number of different types of visas. I've held a TN visa, I've had an H-1B visa, I've been on a student visa, an F-1, and I've also been in B1, B2 status. So really have gone through the full gambit of visas and really can empathize with what you will be going through. If you are new to the channel, please feel free to hit the subscribe button. We'll be posting new videos every week, so if you hit the bell notification icon as well, you'll be able to receive a new video every week. In addition, if you look at the comment section below, you will see a link, or two links rather. You'll see a link to a number of webinars that we have scheduled. So we have at least a couple of webinars every month, and you'll also see a link to a free guide. So we have an E-2 visa guide, we have an L1 visa guide, we have an E1 visa guide, and we also have a TN visa guide. These are absolutely free. Just click on the link in the comment section below and you'll be able to obtain that. We are going to spend some time talking about the E-2 visa, and we are going to do a video series on the top E-2 visa questions. And so each day we're going to pick a particular question that a number of our clients ask and answer it. So a question that is fairly current, especially today because I'm recording this video on January 20th, 2021, one question that has come up over the last several months has really been, what impact do we expect the Biden administration to have on E-2 visas? And here's the answer. Well, one thing to keep in mind when we answer this question is that one visa that hasn't really been impacted significantly during the last 4 years has been the E-2 visa. In fact, the approval rates have really been consistent or pretty much the same as they had been in the past. The government posts approval rates for E-2 visas, and that's around the 89% mark, and Scott Legal's approval rate is closer to the 97% mark, but past results don't guarantee or predict future outcome. But the E-2 visa is really a visa that it's a fairly objective visa, and a visa that really, if you meet the standard, you can get an approval. So there really hasn't been much change, and I think that the reason that over the last 4 years this visa hasn't been attacked like some of the other visas have been has really been because this is a visa that creates U.S. jobs. So one of the main conditions of getting this visa is that your business is going to support U.S. workers. So I think that that's really the reason. So with that being said, we don't really expect a significant amount of change when the Biden administration takes office. And in fact, I think that a few areas that we might see change is, for example, is processing times. So in particular with USCIS filings, we've seen E-2 visas and other visas as well, they've really moved to a realm of taking a lot of time or a long time to process. And I think that that's one of the things that we hope will come under control with the new administration so that the petitions are really adjudicated faster. One other area that we might see a change with respect to E-2 visas is that we did see in this administration that some of the time periods that E-2 visas could be approved for and the fees associated with the E-2 visas went up significantly. So for example, Australian nationals, their fee jumped from a few $100s to over $3,000 to get the E-2 visa. And similarly for nationals from France, for example, in the past, the visa would be issued for 5 years and now that it can only be issued for 15 months. So those are things that perhaps maybe will change under this administration. The final change that may occur under this administration is just immigration reform. So if immigration reform does occur, I think that we can expect to see some positive changes related to E-2 visas. And in particular, there's a bill currently floating around Congress that individuals who have been in the U.S. on an E-2 visa for 10 years and have hired a certain number of employees, this particular bill says 2 employees, that they would have some path to a green card. And that's something that I think that Senate and Congress has always really talked about, making some type of path to green card for an E-2 visa. And the other big aspect of immigration reform that might occur with respect to E-2 visas has to do with children. So children who, for example, came to the United States with their parents, they can only keep the E-2 visa up to age 21. So, for example, someone, let's say the parents came here 20 years ago when they were 1, and they're 21 now, they would lose the E-2 visa status and they would have to find another visa. So hopefully there'll be some type of reform that deals with that. But apart from that, we really don't expect a significant change when it comes to E-2 visas.